Hey there, folks. Jim Cramer here, and let's talk Fairchem Organics. This Indian chemical company's been making waves, but not always in a good way. Their stock's been on a wild ride lately, up 20% just today. But don't get too excited. This jump follows a steep fall over the past month. It's a real nail-biter for investors, leaving everyone wondering, is this a comeback story or a warning sign? Fairchem makes specialized chemicals, the kind that go into paints, cosmetics, and other everyday products. They've had their share of success, but lately it's been tough going. Demand's down, costs are up, and competition's heating up. Can they turn things around? That's the million-dollar question. We're going to break down Fairchem's story, looking at their financials, their challenges, and their plans for the future. We'll separate the hype from reality and give you the lowdown on whether this stock's a buy, a sell, or a wait and see. So buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks and look at Fairchem's financials. In the first half of this fiscal year, they pulled in 303.5 crore rupees in revenue. Not bad, right? But hold your horses. Their operating profit margin took a serious hit, dropping to a measly 6.32% in the last quarter. That's a big red flag, folks. What's eating into their profits? Well, for starters, demand for their key product, linoleic acid, has gone softer than a baby's bottom. The decorative paint sector, a big customer, just isn't buying as much. On top of that, a hike in customs duty on vegetable oils has sent their raw material costs through the roof. And to add insult to injury, they're facing stiff competition from Chinese imports. Talk about a triple whammy. Now, management's putting on a brave face, projecting a revenue of 735 crore rupees and a much improved operating profit margin of 16.34% for the full year. They're banking on a recovery in demand and some strategic moves. But can they really pull it off? We're about to find out. So, how does Fairchem plan to navigate this storm and come out on top? Well, they've got a few tricks up their sleeve. First, they're betting big on a brand new oleochemicals product. They're building a pilot plant right now, and if all goes well, they'll start commercial production next year. It's a risky move, but if it pays off, it could be a game changer. Second, they're making a play for the cosmetics market with a product called isostearic acid. They're hoping to get a bunch of new customer approvals soon, which could boost sales in the coming months. It's a smart move, tapping into a growing market. But remember, competition is fierce in the beauty biz. Now, here's the kicker. The broader market is expected to grow by a whopping 26% next year. That's huge. But Fairchem's recent performance? Not so much. They're lagging behind, and that's got investors worried. Can they catch up and ride the market wave, or will they be left behind? Only time will tell. So, there you have it, the Fairchem Organics story in a nutshell. It's a mixed bag, folks. On the one hand, you've got a company with potential, some interesting strategic initiatives, and a stock that's dirt cheap compared to its peers. On the other hand, they're facing some serious headwinds. Their recent performance has been underwhelming, and the market's not exactly convinced about their future prospects. So, what's an investor to do? Well, if you're a risk taker, you might see this as a buying opportunity. The stock's cheap, and if they can turn things around, there's potential for big gains. But be warned, this is a high-risk, high-reward play. If you're risk-averse, you're better off watching from the sidelines for now. Let's see how the next few quarters play out before jumping in. The bottom line is this. Fairchem Organics is at a crossroads. They've got the potential to succeed, but they need to execute their plans flawlessly and catch a few lucky breaks along the way. Keep a close eye on their earnings reports, their progress on those strategic initiatives, and any news about the customs duty and competition. That'll give you a better idea of which way the wind's blowing. And remember, folks, never invest more than you can afford to lose. Stay tuned for more stock market madness.